Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in. I am super excited to be back with you today as we create a custom sunflower photo tumbler. As you're coming in, make sure you say something so I know you're here, whether you're watching us right now or on the replay. And as always, I look forward to seeing where you're tuning in from. So if you don't mind, go ahead and drop your city and state in the comments. And after this live is over, I'm going to go back and read all of your cities and your states. And then also, don't leave this one out. If this is your first time tuning in, make sure you comment the word new. And I would love to have you as a part of our faith family. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you go ahead. And on Facebook, you want to make sure you have turned on your notifications and you're following my page. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and click that subscribe button and give this video some love. That is how you help us reach even more people on these platforms. Okay, so let's see who we have tuning in today. I see Melissa has made it. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Miss Trina is here. Hello, hello. And I see Miss Valerie is here. Hello, Valerie. I'm going to have to call you LP since we have another Valerie who comes in now too. And hello, King AJ on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. All right, y'all. I am on my winter break officially. And if I had my bell, I would ring my bell. Let's see if I have something I can ring because I'm so excited and I get to share that with you all. Let's see. What do we want to ring for this? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. I don't see anything that I'm looking for. Y'all know I usually do my drum roll. I don't know. Let's see what this one is. No, that's not weird. But anyway, I am so excited to be on a break with you all. That's a long fountain there. Oh my gosh. Let's just do my applause. I'm so happy, y'all. We are officially on break and it is time to get this break started. And I'm so looking forward to sharing with you all some of the things I'll be doing. I have lots of things I want to get done. Of course, rest is number one on the list, and relaxing, finishing up my Christmas decorating, finishing my Christmas shopping. I have a few orders that came in on the website. That's what we're here for tonight. We're going to be doing. And of course, you know it, we're going to spend some time creating and having some fun together here on our live. So what do y'all think? How does that sound? I'm super excited to have all of y'all tuning in. Looks like we have about 24 people here. So thank you for being here. So let me grab our design. I'm going to show you what we're creating. This is a order that came in on the website, and I'm guessing it's probably a Christmas gift because my customer sent me the beautiful photo today. And absolutely love it. I've already designed everything. I used my computer. Canva has become my best friend. Hey, Mom. Mom, you made it home. So happy you're home. And I added the photo in that the customer sent. I already have my design. So let me show you. Look at there. What do y'all think? So this is going to be a 20-ounce skinny tumbler that we will be adding this design to. So I thought, let's do this one together. And I appreciate those of you who are new hopping on. And I always ask that you keep our comments positive because we are a positive page. We don't have any negativity. So any of my new people tuning in, I just wanted you all to know that. Yeah, we have positivity, faith-filled community here. My business is built on faith, and that is what I like spreading and sharing with others. So let's cut our design, and we're going to go ahead and get this ready to go. We'll get some scissors just in case. I don't think I need them, but we're going to grab them. Melissa, I'm doing great, darling. Thank you. So yeah, so if you have any ideas for places or things I need to try over the break, let me know. Put that in the comments. Melissa's good for helping me try out new things there. So make sure you drop that in the comments. What do y'all think I should do to enjoy my winter break? And then my husband and I will be celebrating our anniversary on Sunday. So I'm thinking we probably will not go live on Saturday, and then I'll see you all back on Tuesday. So yeah, have lots of reasons to celebrate. Jesus is the reason for this season. And this is a wonderful time of the year. And I always want you all to remember why we truly celebrate. You know, the gift giving that we do for each other is nice, but that's not necessary. So always remember, hello, is that my Darion? Y'all, can we congratulate Darion? He's one of my former students, and he just graduated from college, and he's going to be a teacher. And I had the opportunity of seeing him in action at my school when he was doing his student teaching. So if you see Darion in the comments, go ahead and give him some congratulations. This is such an exciting time for him. He's at the start of his career, and I really do believe, Darion, like I was telling you on your page, God has so many wonderful things in store for you. I already see it, and I just can't wait to see it unfold. So thank you for hopping on, and I look forward to that too. Thank you for your support, because you don't even have to be here, but you're spending a little bit of your time with me and with my faith family. So everyone, show Darion some love. Mr. Campbell now. All right, so we are preparing our design. This is a 20-inch, y'all, or 20 ounce, I should say. I do also offer the 40-ounce tumblers as well, but this is going to be the 20-ounce skinny tumbler, and it keeps your hot things hot and cold things cold beyond what the wrapper says. I think it says about 8 to 12 hours. And I can tell you my 40-ounce tumbler, sometimes I'll have ice in it from the day before and I'll leave it overnight. The next day, the ice is still in there. And I'm trying to think, I don't think I put any new ice in here today yet. So let me see if the ice is still in here. This is the one that I take to work. Okay, so the ice in this one finally melted, but guess what? It is still very cold. So when I tell you these tumblers are amazing, and if you struggle with getting your water intake, or if you just want a way to hydrate easily, this is my go-to right here. The 40-ounce, and then I'll show you the 20-ounce. So look at all of those congratulations coming in. And it's hard for me to believe sometimes, y'all, that I have students who have graduated and they have successful careers. They have families of their own. It is amazing to me. So I'm so thankful for that. All right, y'all. So I trimmed all of the extra white that was around the design off. And so now let's prep. So here is our tumbler. It comes with the straw. Okay, so you get the straw. Some of the tumblers I order have metal straws. This one has the plastic, but they're all just as nice. So we're going to remove it from the box. And then let's remove it from the little plastic here. Put that over there. We're going to take the lid off because we don't need that for what we're doing. All right, and then I'm going to use my lint roller just to prep it. Make sure it's free of any lint. You could also use an alcohol pad, whatever you want to use, just to go over the surface of it. Just like so. All right. And then I'm just going to sweep over it carefully. So what are you all up to on this amazing day? It's December 16th. We are 9 days away from Christmas. Christmas is almost here. All right, I'm going to use my clamp here. That's what I use to hold everything in place. And before we get started, let's add just a bit of tape. That's going to help make sure my seam looks exactly the way I want it to. So let's add some tape to it. Yes, Miss Trina, they are the best, aren't they? And y'all been getting lots of compliments on my Color Street nail polish. So if you were here last time, remember I was applying my polish to my nails. Look at there. I have my candy cane, and it is so beautiful. So, so beautiful. All right, I don't really need a piece this long, so I'm going to cut what I don't use, and we can save that for our next piece. Just like so. Oh, Miss Trina, that would be great. Thank you, Miss Barbara, and welcome. Yeah, we have lots of tumblers. In fact, let me grab the link off the website in case you want to check out the tumblers that we do have. I can do that right now. And I will add that to the comments. When you go to the website, atofaith.com, which is linked for you here, it's under gifts and goodies. And then you want to click on mugs and tumblers. And I'm going to send you to all the tumblers that we have. And I'm looking for the mugs too. Yeah, so Miss Trina, if you want to get something, you absolutely can. I want to go back for just, oh, okay. Yeah, so we have mugs and tumblers. So I'm sending you to the tumblers, but you can also check out the mugs. Maybe I'll send you there too. Let me give you that link just in case. I should have just given you that one. You can choose. Hey, Miss Keisha, how are you? Please take it easy, okay? We don't play with our blood pressure, and we'll be saying a prayer for you. All right, so now that I have my tape exactly where I want it, we're going to go ahead and tape our design together. Just want to trim that little piece off right here at the top. Okay. Now, remember, if you were here last time, I had to cut this a little bit larger just because of how I designed it on my computer. So we're going to trim that down before we put this in the oven. And in just a minute, y'all, I'll go turn the oven on. I did not set my camera up in Studio 2. So while this is heating up, we'll add our shrink wrap and everything that we need. Okay. So I like this little clamp because it frees my hands and I don't have to apply all the pressure. It applies the pressure for me so that I am free to just relax my hands a little bit and do what I need to do. Okay. All right, so I'm going to add some tape. I'm going to make sure it's still on here good the way I want it. There we go. So who likes drinking out of a tumbler? Or are you more of like a water bottle type person? Do you have a consistent glass that you use? Or do you just change it up a bit? Let me know in the comments. I used to drink my water out of the water bottle, but ever since starting with these tumblers, I just decided, you know what? It's more consistent and easy for me just to have the same like holder for my drink. So yeah, absolutely love it. So I'm just adding a little bit of tape to secure it in place. And now I'm going to remove my clamp because it's on good enough. And I can finish adding my tape right here. Doesn't take a whole lot. And I'm just making sure I'm going all over that surface the way that I want to. And then we'll trim it down. Just like that. And then this part is what I want to trim off so that it's not hanging. And y'all watched me do this earlier. I think maybe a couple of lives ago, if you were here, we did that. Oh, yes, Miss Trina says the water stays cold. Yes, it does. Ooh, You're right. Darion says that he loves tumblers. Water bottles get a little noisy. They do. That little squishy sound that they make. Is that what you're talking about? They do make a little bit of noise, don't they? So yeah, tumblers are nice. And I even have a holder for mine. It's like a little carry bag. And I do that because when I go into school each day with my tumbler, I also have my coffee tumbler, a coffee cup. So I needed a way to easily carry two drinks, like two drink containers. And that works for me. And the tumbler bag has a strap, so I'm able to put it around my arm if I need to. Just makes it so easy. All right, so now let me even this up right here. Just want to finish trimming this side. Just like that. Go around it one more time. Yeah, so you can drink from your tumbler and no one even know that you're drinking, right? Because it'll be quiet the entire time. All right, y'all. I want to do one more trim because the last time I just did it perfectly. I mean, I'm doing it good now, but I got it on that first trim. So I just want to go back one more time just to get this little edge right here. Just like so. And no one else is going to notice this. This is my eyes. So I'm very picky when I'm designing and creating, but I think that's the good thing. And I think my customers appreciate that about me. All right, one more. Here we go. Yes, all day long you can drink from it, right? Okay, now we need some shrink wrap. And y'all know this is the step that I really prefer being in studio with you all, because I've got to turn the oven on while it preheats. I think, you know what? Let's go ahead. I'm going to go turn it on right now. And y'all keep chatting and I will be right back. Okay, so y'all keep the chat going and I'll be right back. All right, I grabbed the heat gun while I was back there. And let me see if I have, I think I can undo my glue gun. We might use it while we are waiting though. Hold on, y'all know my light was being a little funny a moment ago. Or on the other live, so it might dim for a second. Yeah, it's the way I have it plugged in, y'all. So let me do this carefully. Here we go. All right. Miss Trina, are y'all getting snow? Is that what you're telling us? All right, y'all, this is my shrink wrap. I'm going to slide it over the tumbler because I want to make sure I have a protective layer on my tumbler and it's going to hold that design on real tight. Wow. Is it snowing there? Y'all drop your temperatures. Like, what's the weather like? I know here, let me see what the weather was saying. Let me see what the weather was here. It is 45 degrees here, y'all. Oh my gosh. And it was so nice and sunny today. And then all of a sudden, it started getting cold again. Mom, you want some snow? Miss Trina says 8 inches. Wow. All right, I'm going to turn this on. You probably won't hear it And let's go ahead and seal this, okay? Yeah, my mom loves the snow, y'all. And I'm just sealing it down, being careful, making sure the heat is not hitting my hand directly, because I definitely don't want to burn my skin. And it doesn't take a lot of heat, but I'm just making sure I get all of it sealed in. And then we're going to heat it in the oven for 8 minutes. All right, I think we did it. How did we do, y'all? Look at there. So it is all sealed. It's a little hot now, quite frankly. It's all sealed in just like that. So we're going to give the oven a few minutes to finish heating up. Then I'll go pop it into the oven for 8 minutes. So we have 8 minutes. I can work on another order. Let me show you what else this customer ordered. I have it right here. Hold on. Let me get it in front of me. Look at this. She also ordered this. Look at there. Isn't that gorgeous? So she ordered a sunflower wind spinner. Yes, very smooth, Miss Trina. So these we also have on the website. She ordered a hummingbird wind spinner. Woo! And then I have one more to make. I had to order some more wind spinners. Look at this one. She ordered the cardinal, the Christmas cardinal that I sent out in my my email newsletter that went out on Sunday. So beautiful, y'all. If you need any gifts, these make great, great gifts. And I especially love how she coordinated this sunflower. So we're going to keep this one out so I can show you how the two will look together in just a few minutes. I know, right? Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, so let me go check on the oven real quick. I'll see what temperature it's on. And then I think while we are waiting, let me show you what I started working on. And let me find it real fast, y'all. All right, I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to hold it up on my phone. And this is what we're going to work on for a few moments while we're waiting on the tumbler. And I'm going to post it on my page too so y'all can see it. There we go. All right. So what do you all think we may be working on while the tumbler is in the oven? Take a look. Here's the picture. It's baskets of ornaments. Let me know, what do you all think? And let's get the leftover baskets right here. Oh, I just heard it beep, y'all. I'll be right back. I heard it. Oh, that was fast. All right, any guesses as to what we might be working on? And we have 8 minutes. So I'm going to set a timer for 8 minutes. This is one of my favorite timers. When I was a classroom teacher, before we had cell phones, right, where everyone has a clock. But this is the kind of timer I love. So we're going to use this timer. So I had ornaments. Let me see where the ornaments are. Did I put them all up? Trina, I put the ornaments up, but I have ornaments and I have the matching glitter balls. What do you think we're going to make? Because I've already started it, so we're going to work on it for just a little bit. So red, green, and white are the colors. While I clean up, tell me in the comments, what do you think we're going to work on for a few minutes? I'll give you a couple of moments while I put all this away. And let's see what you think. Y'all are so good at guessing. Miss Trina says ornaments. Good guess. And I think I put all the ornaments away. But they were ornaments like this. So a red ornament, the green and the white. Like that. That's what it is. Okay. All right. Let's see if anyone guesses. And while you're guessing, I'm going to show you. This is what I started with. This is the before. And I won't open it, but so I'm giving you a hint. This is the before. Are you ready to see what it looks like now? Miss Trina says a shawl. All right, this ball is the before. I just kind of gave you a hint. All right, and then look at what I turned it into. Look at that. What do you think? It's an ornament ball. And you can hang it like, some people hang it like mistletoe. You can hang it on like your entryway, a doorway, going into, say, for instance, like family room, connecting to your dining room or wherever your kitchen is. If you don't want to hang it, you can just put it on your table and it can be a piece of decor on your table. So it has the hanger so you can hang it. So we're going to finish, or maybe not finish, but we're going to decorate this a little bit more. So we're just going to fill in. And that's why I needed my glue. Did I unplug it? I got to plug my glue back in. Hold on. I forgot to plug it back in, y'all. All right, let's see if it's still hot. Thank you all. Oh, I did that light thing again. There we go. All right, hopefully it's still hot. So I have my balls right here. And we're just going to add a little bit of glue. Gotta let it heat back up a little bit. So while that's heating up, what do y'all think? And I have one that I did for my office because I love rose gold. So mine is a rose gold and silver theme, and it is so beautiful. So I had a customer on Etsy order this, and I'll be mailing this off tomorrow for her. So you can get these in any color combos, and they look beautiful with the ornament wreaths that I make. So just showing you some different ways that you can decorate for Christmas. What do y'all think? Isn't that gorgeous? All right, so a few more seconds on the glue, y'all. I totally forgot to plug it back in. Do y'all have questions while we're waiting? Did anyone click on that link to check out the tumbler, the mug designs? No, it is not heavy at all, Miss Trina. Here, I'll go weigh it. Let me weigh it and I can tell you how much it weighs. Because I have my shipping scale right here. Wow, it only weighs 5 ounces. So not even a half of a pound. But you can tell I'm holding it with one finger. So that's how light it is. It's very light. So this is on the website as well if you want to check it out. But yeah, absolutely love it. So I have the balls in different colors. Here we go. Now it's ready. And I love showing you different ways that you can decorate. And then I'm just going to add some of my little tinsel in right there. And I'll show you what I'm doing. So just to give it that extra pizzazz. Yes, on a fireplace, Miss Trina. I didn't even think about that until you said it. Let me move this stuff over here, y'all. So I can kind of work from left to right. Yep, you are absolutely right. Once I do this first section, I'm going to turn it around so you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, that would be gorgeous. Fireplace, kitchen, like on your counter, your island. You can put it in your bathroom even if you want it to. So this is what I was working on earlier. And then I got to a stopping point because I was like, ooh, we can finish this on the live. And this is what I originally thought we were going to do. And then my customer sent the photo to me. So I said, well, we got to go ahead and get that made too. And we have about 1 minute left on our timer. So I'm just plugging away here. And I'll zoom in so y'all can see what it's starting to look like. But look at that. See how I've added that across the top? So I'm just filling in. Oh, on the top of your tree. Yes. Tree topper. You sure could. Miss Trina, you are doing great. Look at there. I love how you're thinking. And you're thinking outside the box. You don't have to just limit yourself to one thing, right? Some people would just put it on like a shelf and that's it. But I love how you're thinking. Happy heavenly birthday to her. All right. So I'm just going around filling in. And then when my timer goes off, I'm going to go take the tumbler out of the oven and I'll bring it back in here and let it cool off. Okay. Hello, Donzel. You made it. How are you? All right, y'all. Let me go grab the tumbler. And y'all can zoom in right here. That's okay. I can help you with that, Miss Trina. All right, let me get a glove. We're going to need our mat. So we'll let it cool off right there. And then I will be right back. Y'all keep on chatting. Catch Donzel up. Tell him what we're doing, okay? Be right back. And yes, it is hot. So that's why I had to put on my heat gloves. But y'all, look there. You can already see the design coming through. That light go off again. I have to get hubby to look at that cord. Because ever since we plugged in my computer here, there we go. It keeps flickering when I hit it. Okay, so that's cooling off right here. I'm going to push that up out of the way. So let's keep adding in. Oh, goodness, y'all, I didn't even touch it, and it did it again. Let me see if I can slide back. Oh, I see what it is. My chair mat's on it. Hold on. Hello, Donzel says. All right, y'all. Y'all see what I'm adding to it? Just like so. So what other colors would this look gorgeous in? This one is red, lime green, and white. What other colors could we make, y'all? And we can do other sizes as well. This one ends up being about 6 inches round. But we could go smaller, we could go larger. Thank you. And you could get this to match your existing decor. Yeah, thanks, Donzel. So y'all, normally when I make these, I stuff it at the same time. But today I thought, you know what, let me add all the ornaments and then I'll do this at the very end. But you can do it either way. But they are so fun to make. And I love how, with it being round, see how I can just turn it over on its side and everything stays where I want it to stay while I'm working. So y'all, I went to Hobby Lobby today because everything's 60% off, but my Hobby Lobby, they don't have a whole lot. So y'all know last year I told you I went to the 90% off sale. I don't even know if they're going to have a whole lot for me to choose from this year. I mean, I'll probably still go, but they just sold out a lot of stuff this year. People were not playing. Makes me feel like I need to ride out of town and check out another Hobby Lobby just to see. It's like all the stuff that I wanted, it was already gone. So I did get some more of these ornaments since I was making this little ornament ball. But when I tell you people were getting everything, they were getting everything. Yeah, kind of like a paper holder, right? So we have our tumbler cooling off. We're going to check on that in just a second. I thought while it was heating and cooling, we could work on this order, y'all. And then I only have one more order after this. So anyone ordering, really, I would say today is the last day to guarantee you get it before Christmas. And if it's not a Christmas gift, then you can just order. Uh-oh, did I freeze? Y'all let me know. Miss Trina said I froze. Am I frozen, y'all? Let me know. Because if it's just Miss Trina, I was going to say go out and come back in, Miss Trina. But let's see if anyone else says I'm frozen. All right, I'm just cleaning up excess glue while I'm doing this. Keep all kind of tools for things like this, y'all. And then I'm filling in with my little smaller balls as needed. which is helping. Hello, my brother. How are you, Matt? Let's see. I want really a small one right here. Let's switch that out. Is anyone else having problems? Miss Trina says I'm going in and out. Let me know, y'all, so I can see if it's a live stream issue or if it's just something happening on her end. Maybe it is my end because I just got a message. Let's see, what is Facebook telling me? It says it's an issue on Facebook's end. Is it possible? We'll keep trying and let you know. So let me check Facebook. Remember how it was acting up before? YouTube, let me know if it looks good because maybe YouTube is still good. I'm going to go check the stream. Thank you, Miss Trina, for letting me know. And I got that warning. So let me see. Uh-oh. My mom's probably letting me know. Let's see. Mama, the stream's acting up. Is that what you're going to tell me? Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, Matt's saying Facebook was frozen. So everyone go to YouTube. For some reason, we're having issues on Facebook. Yeah, Matt's on YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to put something on Facebook so everyone on Facebook knows. Who knows what's going on? But they said it could be an issue on their end. Okay, and I'm not even sure if I see the stream anymore on Facebook. So I don't know. Oh, I do see it. It just ended though. Okay, well, we'll hang out on YouTube. Okay, thank you, Mom. Bye. All right, love my mom. She was checking to let me know. So y'all, it looks like it ended on Facebook, but Matt says it's still going on YouTube. And it tells me I can re-add it. So let me try that. It wants me to remove it. And I hope this doesn't delete it. But if it does, it's okay. Let me see. I'm not going to delete on Facebook. I'm going to save, and then I'm going to add it back to Facebook, and it might start me over. All right, so let's see if we go live again. Ooh, hold on, y'all. I'm just going to call this one part 2. All right, let's see if this takes us back on Facebook. YouTube, y'all still there? Trying to get Facebook back. See, that's what we deal with the technology. I'm going to refresh. All right, I have a check mark now. Mom's there. So let's see if it's back. Hold on. I don't think it is. It still ended. So I don't see it, but I did add Facebook back. So someone will have to let me know if it comes back. Oh, it's back. All right. So Facebook is back too, but it's not the same video stream. It started a new one, but thankfully I didn't have to leave y'all. Okay. So weird here. So weird. Y'all, we just never know, right? All right. So let's keep on adding, and then we're going to check on our Tumbler. Thank you, Miss Trina. Miss Trina's on it today, y'all. Y'all give it up for Miss Trina. Like, she is like on it today. On it, on it. There she is. All right, Miss Trina. So it wasn't you. It was something with Facebook. Who knows? So I had to remove my stream and then just add it back. So weird. So weird. All right, y'all. I'm going all the way around. I'll zoom this back in just a second. But just filling in all the way around here. I see you found me. I'm so glad. And if anyone wants to learn how to make this, I actually teach this in my private group, which is Faith's Creative Circle. I have a tutorial on how to make these. And yeah, like I was saying, you can make these in so many colors. So what color ideas do y'all have? What color would you want? What other colors could we make this out of? Because it doesn't just have to be red, green, and whites. If you want to drop your color combo for decorating, I would love to see that. I think I want to put just a small red ball here. So I'm just filling in where I see the little holes there. Just like that. Just giving it a little dimension and texture. A few more pieces of this. All right, let me show you what we have so far and how it's looking now. We just added a lot just that fast, y'all. We haven't even been live an hour, so we're doing great. All right, take a look at what we have now. Can y'all see the difference? Look at how full it is. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, it is a very nice size. All right, so we're going to add just a few more to the bottom. Are y'all okay if we keep going? Let me get some more of my tinsel because I think these are just scrap pieces now. This is my tinsel that I'm using. It doesn't take a lot. And you can use all sorts of things. What do y'all think? Miss Trina, what color would you want? This one's only going to be 6 inches, Miss Trina. So it's already 6 inches. See how I made that? Right there. That's what I was saying. You could have a matching wreath if you want it. Let me see if I can zoom in on the wreath. Right there. You see it? So yeah, you could do any color. Keep going, Donzel says. Okay. So I have one of those wreaths made out of ornaments and then the matching ball, just like that. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all put a mint Oh, pink. Yeah, pink would be great. Love it. And I don't like to cut too much of this, y'all, because it's easier to store when it's not cut. So if we need more, we'll cut more. All right, let's see where this gets us. Let's see where we left off. We're somewhere in here. So is anyone else going to have a little break for Christmas? Those of you who work, are you traveling? What are your plans for Christmas? And who else is on a little break either now or coming up soon? When do your students get out for Christmas? We just got our calendar for next year, and I was looking ahead. We don't get out as early next year. Looks like Christmas is on a Friday, and we get off the Friday before. So I said, I'm going to really enjoy this break where we have like additional days before Christmas. And I think it's something too about not having to get off on a Friday that I'm enjoying, because usually I'm not off on a Tuesday, y'all. So yeah, I'm going to savor every moment like I always tell y'all. All right, I'm going to cut this piece in half. It's a little big here. Uh-oh, I'm sorry, YouTube. YouTube couldn't see. Sorry about that. Try to watch all the screens. Yes, ma'am, Miss Trina. That's high on the list. You are right. Because that's something I don't get to do normally. So I am definitely going to rest. I noticed last time we had a break, which was Thanksgiving, I didn't sleep in as late as I usually do. But I kind of enjoyed that because I felt like I enjoyed more of my break. And I kept my bedtime schedule pretty consistent to what I normally would do. So I felt like I got more done, enjoyed more of my day. So I'm going to see what I do tonight. I'm probably going to do that again. My husband, he's still working. They go until Friday in his district. So even though I'm on break, I'll feel like it even more once he's off. But he's so excited for me to be on break, which I'm thankful of. But sometimes it's the other way around. It might be he's off and I'm not. So do you see how this is just really sprucing up the wreath? Or not the wreath. Y'all, I'm calling it a wreath. It feels like a wreath. That ornament ball. And we're over halfway done. And then I don't have to worry about doing this later, y'all. I'll have this done. Just a few more things tomorrow, and I will be finished. I may work a little tonight so that all I have to do tomorrow is that final wind spinner when it comes, because that won't take any time. I have some earrings that I have to make. So I might do those tonight just so I can not have a whole lot to do tomorrow. Oh, I forgot. I do have an order for some Christmas shirts, and I can't wait to show you what I designed because I'm making some for us too. So that's going to be Thursday. Waiting for that order to come in. And then once I do that, I'm done. Like done. But I worked really hard this year. I set the deadline for custom orders for October. So yeah. That really helped. And I'll have to do that again next year. So I appreciate y'all understanding why we have the deadlines we have. Because if not, y'all, I wouldn't get to relax like Miss Trina is saying. I would still be really working and working and working. So definitely want to make sure I can enjoy some of the holidays and finish decorating my tree because Donzel wants to see it. So I have not finished it yet. I've just been taking my time, getting it done along with other things I've been doing. All right, we need a few more pieces. Oh, Miss Trina, you need a Christmas shirt then. I have some cute designs. I haven't posted them yet. That was on my list for today, and I just didn't get to do it. I want to do it sooner, and I know it's getting close now, but I'm still going to post them because I have a few left from my show that will already be like ready to just drop in the mail. All right, y'all, I'm going to turn the camera back in just a second so you can see. And then let's cut a few more pieces of this. And we've made it all the way to the bottom. Yes, ma'am, that will be great. And I'm going to add those Christmas ones and I'll send you that one. But cute designs. I think I have 3 left. So I'm going to post those exact sizes. And you know what I might do? I'll post that tonight on Facebook. So you know which ones are already made. And if you order tonight, the sizes that I have made, I'll tell you what sizes. I'll be able to get those in the mail to you tomorrow. All right, we're going to finish the bottom. Just adding in little embellishing here. And I've been enjoying eating my soup, y'all, with it being so cold right now. That's been my go-to to eat for dinner. And I made more homemade biscuits. But I did tell my husband, because he had to run a couple errands, I did tell him I wanted something different to eat tonight. So I'll probably go back to the soup tomorrow. But yeah, we've been eating home a lot lately. But what are y'all having for dinner? Anyone else having soup or anything like that? Miss Trina, with the cold weather, I would imagine soup would be really good for you right now. With that snow, she said 8 inches of snow in New Jersey. That's a lot of snow, isn't it? Donzilla, y'all getting snow? Is it Ohio? I'm trying to remember. Are you having a McDonald's fish sandwich? Okay. Sounds good. I haven't had McDonald's in a while. And I noticed, I think our APT gave us some McDonald's like little coupon things. I think one was for either a breakfast meal or lunch, dinner meal. And then the other one was for a drink. So I was like, oh, I haven't been to McDonald's in so long. I need to figure out what I want. All right, y'all, just a few more. See how it's looking? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Isn't it gorgeous? Let's put a green one right there. Gonna need some more glue too soon. Just to finish up. Thank you. There's a little area here I need to come back up to. All right, so there's where we are. So now I just have a little bit left to fill right here. So I think I can cut a little bit more than what I did the last time. Oh, clear on the highway? Okay, so that's good. We were watching this movie last night that was about global warming. I think it came out in 2001. It was called The Day After Tomorrow. But it was all about like the different types of weather that were happening across the country. It's very interesting. I just tried to imagine being in those different scenarios, and I was like, "Ooh, that would be a lot." And thinking about the cold weather we currently have made it even more interesting. Just thinking about what if that were to really happen. So yeah. All right, I'm going to get some more glue in just a second. Our temperature, it says 41 degrees right now, Miss Trina. So that's pretty cold. We did have sun today. I hadn't seen sun like a whole lot. So that was a plus. I think it came out, was that Wednesday? No. Wrong days, y'all. Thursday of last week, I think. I don't know. Today feels like Friday with me getting out for school. So I'm getting my days kind of mixed up. Might have been Wednesday though, last week. But I say all that to say we haven't had a lot of sun lately. So yeah, so we could do this in pink. Did anyone say blue? I don't think I saw blue. Now, Miss Kathy loves blue. That would be beautiful. You like silver, we could do it in silver, gold. You could mix red with gold, red with silver, black and gold. The options are limitless, y'all. Pretty much just do whatever you want to do color-wise. Uh-huh. It sure is, isn't it? And I'll show you that before again so you can see what it looked like when I first started. All right. Oh my gosh, look at there. I'm almost done. So now I'm back to the side right here. And then we're going to do the bottom. And I'm just filling in wherever I see that it needs it. Just giving it that extra little dimension there. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Glue is holding on strong so far. And if we weren't live doing this, y'all, this is the kind of project I would do. Turn my TV on. That's what I usually do. Put on a Christmas movie, or I can listen to my Christmas music, which I've been doing. I have all of my music that used to be on CDs. They're on my old iPod. So every year for Christmas, I take it out. And that's how I listen to my Christmas tunes. Isn't that amazing how things have changed now? We don't even have to do that. You can just stream and listen to whatever you want to listen to. All right, let's put a green one right here. And I'll get some more glue. Just like that. It's going in so nicely. Hey, Natalia, how are you? I mailed your order today. I think it said 2 days. All right, let me get another glue stick and then y'all can see what it looks like. I like the jumbo, so that way I don't have to keep changing so often. Thank you, Miss Trina. Yes, it is like a giant ornament, isn't it? Look at that. I'll show you how large it is. It's 6 inches. Look at that. But yeah, I love that. Natalia's calling it a giant ornament. It is. It's an ornament ball, and we brainstorm ways that we could use it, places that we could use it. So yeah, lots of ideas have come in for this. And this is our second project. We put a tumbler in the oven, and we're going to look at that next in just a minute. Because I'm almost done. I love how y'all speak to each other when you come in. Thank you. So just filling in those little pockets of places there. Ooh, I cannot wait. I did make a little video yesterday, recorded. I haven't made it yet, so I'll get that added by the time she gets it. So yeah, I cannot wait. All right, y'all, I'm gonna have to cut a few more pieces. Like literally, I can almost count. Let's see how many pieces. 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 pieces. I used it all again. That's just the leftovers. All right, so let's cut few more. And let's see if that's enough. We're doing great because I don't like to have leftovers for this. All right, let's add one more down here on the bottom. I said 4, but now as I do it, that kind of took up that whole area, but we can still fill it in right here. You are welcome, Natalia. Okay. And then let's put this one right here. And I think this will be our last one. I'm going to look it over, make sure I didn't miss any places. And I'll zoom you all out. All right. Wow, y'all. I think we did it. So look at there. How did we do? I had one left over. May find a spot for it. But look at there. How did we do? Isn't that amazing? And so there it is. You can stand it up, sit it on a table, shelf. You can put it on your mantle, fireplace mantle, Christmas tree for your topper. Or you just want to hang it like Natalia said. It's a giant ornament. So absolutely love it. What do y'all think? How do we do? Put all of our little tools away, and then we're going to check on our tumbler. Thank you, Miss Trina. All right, so if you are just coming in, I'm going to show you the before again. That's one of my favorite things to do because that shows you how I can take nothing and turn it into something. All right, so this is what we started with. Look at there. It started out this small right here. And look at how it grew. Isn't that amazing? There's your hanger so you can hang it. Isn't that amazing? Oh my goodness. All right, so we did it. I think this is still listed on the website. You'll have to check for it. I think I have one more of those available. All right, let's check on our tumbler. It has had plenty of time to cool down. Let's put our mat away. All right, so we were creating, this is a custom sunflower tumbler, but it's a photo tumbler. And this is an order from my beautiful customer. And I showed you some of the other things she ordered. Specifically, I showed you the sunflower wind spinner. That's going to complement this very nicely. I know, right? That's what I said too. All right, here we go. Ready for the big reveal? So once I get all of that tape kind of freed up, it just starts coming off, y'all. Just like this. It's so easy. Pull that tape off. And voila! Oh my goodness, y'all, look. That is going to be such a beautiful tumbler. Can you imagine that? Look at there. Oh my goodness. And I love the sunflowers. It looks very airy with that background. Beautiful design. Can y'all see it? Oh my goodness. I'm going to zoom in here. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Wow. So you'll have to tell me in the comments what you think. Let's put it back together. I always like to put a tumbler care card inside. So we grab one of those. I know, it really is. Let's put our lid back on. Slide it back in our little plastic. And I'll do that in a minute. So I always put it back in the plastic, back in the box. So I'm going to leave it out so we can enjoy it just for our last few moments. But look at there. So this was our first project we worked on. And then because we had some time while we were waiting, we also worked on our ornament ball. So these are 2 orders that are going out to customers. And what do y'all think? I am so excited that we got to do these together. Oh my goodness. And they're absolutely beautiful. I'll show you again the sunflower wind spinner. So if you love sunflowers, we have lots of sunflower options in stock. You can just go to the website and search for sunflower and you'll see everything we have sunflowers. But yeah, absolutely love it. All right, I guess we need to check our stats, don't we? It is Tuesday. So let's go check in and see where we are. We've been working hard to grow our YouTube channel. So if you would like, you can take a couple of moments and you can drop your guesses in the comments. Let me go over to YouTube and see where we are with our stats. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Miss Trina. All right, y'all. It looks like last time we had 1,070 subscribers. So who would like to take a guess? Go ahead and drop your guesses in the comments. I'll give you a moment. And while you are guessing, don't forget, we're working towards our 2,000 subscribers with our Sprinkle the Channel Challenge. All you have to do is tell someone about our YouTube channel. And when they leave a comment, they need to type your name as being the person who shared this particular channel out. And they only have to comment on one video and your name will be entered into a giveaway or whatever our next celebration will be. Isn't that amazing? So for the Sprinkle the Channel Challenge, just have them put I was sprinkled by, and they're going to put your name. So if Donzel was the person, then they would say I was sprinkled by Donzel, just like that. So we are looking forward to celebrating next year. All right, Miss Trina says 189. All right, let us see. Y'all, we are celebrating 1,077 subscribers. Can we clap? Woo-hoo, that is so amazing. 1,077 subscribers. That is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. And I could not do it without you all. So thank you so very much for being here and for helping us grow both on Facebook and on YouTube and all the platforms. I appreciate your support so much. All right, what else do we have for today? I will post the Christmas shirts in case anyone needs a last minute shirt, because I do have some already made and ready to go. I'll put the sizes with the post so you'll know. And I look forward to seeing you all back. Remember, we won't be live this Saturday because my husband and I, are celebrating our anniversary, our wedding anniversary. So hopefully I'll see you back on Tuesday, right before Christmas, 2 days before Christmas. Okay. All right. Thank you all. Is there anything else before we head out for today? Make sure I didn't miss anything. All right. I think that is it. So if you came in late, go back, watch that replay, and check out what we created tonight. And I can't wait to see what you think. If you need anything, feel free to use that website, atofaith.com, that you see right up here in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. And I will post those pics in just a few minutes. Give me just a few minutes to get that done, okay? All right. I hope you all have an amazing night. I'm on break, so I'm going to have a great, great night. I don't have to worry about getting up in the morning. So thankful for that. So I'm going to rest, relax, have some fun, eat some good food, right? Watch some Christmas movies, do a little bit of shopping, cleaning, finish decorating, get some good sleep, maybe play some board games. That's what I love to do. And I have a scarf that I've been trying to finish crocheting, so I want to work on that. And I told my niece we're going to create a special crochet project together, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. But yeah, we're going to enjoy this break, y'all. So make sure you go out and enjoy your week. And while you're enjoying your week, go look for something good, because guess what? When you find something good, you know you have found God. And remember, God's got me, God's got you, and we've got this. Have an amazing night, and I'll see you back on my page throughout the upcoming days. I love y'all so much. Bye, everyone.